Our son spent a year in Iraq. And I don't say that for this reason. When he came home, it's going to sound strange to you, maybe to anybody but this audience. We felt almost a little guilty because he came home whole. Because there's so many funerals I've attended, so many bases I've visited. And you know, not all losses are equal. Not all losses are equal. And what used to drive me crazy, I could be wearing one of those red shirts, not for the military, but when I was a 29-year-old kid, I got elected to the United States Senate out of nowhere on November the 7th. And I got a phone call like you guys got, or someone walking up to me. On December 18th, I was down in Washington. I'm the first United States Senator I ever knew. And I was down in Washington hiring my staff, and I got a phone call saying that my family had been in an accident. The call said, my wife was dead, my daughter was dead, and I wasn't sure how my sons were going to make it. They're Christmas shopping, and a tractor trailer broadsided them. And in one instant, killed two of them. Well, when I have to tell you, I used to resent. I knew people meant well. They'd come up to me and say, Joe, I know how you feel. Right? You knew they meant well. You knew they were genuine. But you knew they didn't have any damn idea. Right? Isn't that true? I mean, that black hole you feel in your chest like you're being sucked back into it. Looking at your kids, and most of you have kids here, and knowing, it was the first time in my career, in my life, I realized someone could go out, and I probably shouldn't say this to the press here, but it's more important. You're more important. For the first time in my life, I understood how someone could consciously decide to commit suicide. Not because they were deranged, not because they were nuts, because they'd been to the top of the mountain, and they just knew in their heart they'd never get there again, that there was never going to be that way ever again. That's how an awful lot of you feel. There will come a day, I promise you, and you parents as well, when the thought of your son or daughter, or your husband or wife, brings a smile to your lips before it brings a tear to your eye. It will happen. My prayer for you is that day will come sooner or later. But the only thing I have more experience than you in is this. I'm telling you, it will come. You have one overwhelming advantage. You say, Biden, how the hell you can say I have an advantage of anything? You have that incredible thing called the military. You are not alone. So hang on to each other. Hang on to each other. And I can't tell you how deeply the five of us on this stage feel about the sacrifices you've made for this country. That doesn't fill the black hole. But you should know, only 1% of you have fought these wars. And much less, thank God, than 1% of those who fought the wars are going through what you're going through. We owe you more than we can ever, ever, ever repay you. As I said, my prayer is that smile will come sooner than later. But I promise you it will come. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.